バイバイ。あ、おっす、みんな元気? So recently I've noticed a lot of people have been wondering, how can I write more natural Japanese? というわけで、今日のトピックは書く練習のコツ Write Eloquent Japanese。 手紙や E メール、履歴書などの内容を上手に日本人らしく伝えたいけど、適切な書き方わからなくてよく困るわ。Many people get nervous about their writing sounding awkward or foreign or even unintentionally rude. Not to mention that unlike spoken Japanese, anything that you write becomes a literal lasting record of any mistakes that you might make. This is why it's so important to learn the structures and styles of written Japanese. そうしないと次のようになるかも。もしもし。マネちゃん、元気？
そっち
あ、
は？
私決めたの。やっぱり日本で働きたいって。だから日本の会社にたくさん申し込んでるよ。
すごいね。
ありがとう。それになんか志望動機とか自己 PR 書いっぱい頑張って送ってるからね。
それはすごいね。
ありがとう。
私も見てもいい？
もちろんだよ。あ、さっきね、元の先生に推薦状の依頼を送りましたから、それもマリちゃんに送るからね。ちょっと待って。
今届いたけど。
どう？
そうね。大体いいんだけどね。
え？大体ってどういうこと？
だってほら、例えばね、この最後のところに時間をありがとうございますと書きましたね。それはね、日本人はね、普段にありがとうございますじゃなくて、最後によろしくお願いしますと書きますね。または、どうかよろしく申し上げますというふうに書きます。
そうなの？でも英語ならやっぱり最後に Thank you for your time と書きますから。
そうね。でもやっぱりね、日本語はね、英語と全然違うからね。
でもどうしよう。あ、やばい。同じものを何回も会社に送ったからどうしよう。やばい。What's up with that? The problem is, learning characters and grammar and vocabulary does not mean that you're necessarily able to write long, eloquent passages of Japanese. でも英語の論文ならいつでもいい成績を取るよ。いや、でも第二言語って自分の母語、その国語と全然違うわ、書くことには。Yeah. I mean, have you ever noticed that the way that you write for an academic paper is completely different from the way that you write a letter to a friend? Or how the way that you write a text message is completely different from the way that you'll see something written in an article in a newspaper? The reason that you write differently in different situations is because of something called conventions. Conventions is a fancy linguistics term for the styles and the formats of how we write. For example, it's those rules that you know that when you write a formal business letter that you end it with Sincerely, Loretta, as opposed to Love, Loretta. Or the fact that when you write a text message to someone that you don't use indents or paragraphs or fancy things like that. 言語の違いもそうですよ。っていうのは日本語で書く能力を得るために自分の母語と違う日本語以外の多様な書き方を実習するしかないです。While you may not be able to go to Japanese school and learn how to write the way that they did, and because you may not always have a Japanese friend around who can just correct everything that you write, you need to learn how to figure out these things on your own. じゃあ書く練習のコツを述べます。第1、例文の検索 Look up examples. Alright, so go to Google and type in the two following things. 例 or 例文, the word for example, and the name of the type of the thing that you're trying to write. For example, 感謝 E メール、感謝手紙、年賀状、依頼 E メール、依頼手紙、履歴書、自己 PR 書、いっぱいあるでしょ。下の詳しくのところに載せるけど、for now, just make sure that you type in the word for example and the name of the thing that you're looking for examples of. 第2、じっくりと読む。Read it very carefully. What you're looking for in these examples is three things. One, how they have their set greetings, their opening and closings, you know, how they greet someone at the beginning and how they close it at the end. The second thing is basically how they're writing, whether it's polite or informal. For example, if they use the word e or yoroshi or things like that. And three, you're also looking for structure. How many paragraphs are there? Typically, how long is it? And things like that, so that it's pretty standard and you can do the same. 第3、盗作しちゃダメ。 don't plagiarize. I know it sounds tempting, but when you take and use those examples exactly as they are, you'll probably take something that you don't need, or you'll end up looking like a liar with that level of Japanese. So please don't do that. Instead of copying, what you want to do is look at least 3 examples, probably more, but what you're looking for is patterns, common words, and phrases, and figure out how you can take that and change them into something of your own. はい、じゃあみんなもう一回。例文の検索。じっくりと読む。盗作しちゃダメです。わかる？簡単でしょ。何の場合でも適切で自然な日本語を書きたいなら、語彙以上文章の構成やわかりやすい流れも勉強して使ってみましょう。But whatever it is about Japanese that's frustrating you, feel free to contact me or email me here at KemushiChan@gmail.com. And hey, it may be used in a future episode. じゃあみんな頑張ってお待ちしてるわ。今日は書く練習のコツに関するケミシクタイでした。じゃあバイバイ。